Napi is a trickster. And all Blackfoot, all First Nations cultures right across North America have what we call a tricks. Some place it's Nanabush, some place it's Sagichuck, some place it's Coyote, it's Raven. Here in Blackfoot country, where we live, it's the old man. It's Napi. And Napi's crazy. He's not all there. But he represents our human side. He represents everything that we should not be. And that's the beauty about the tricksters. Before we get started though, I want to ask you, what are stories? You know what stories are? Tell me. Stories are things people tell you. Perfect, yeah.
Some stories are
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the world is made up of stories, okay? History is made up of stories. People are stories. Every single one of you out here today is a story. Before you got onto this earth, you were a story. And when you leave, you're going to be another story. So stories are us. We are stories. And every day, we are either telling a story or we're living one. You're talking to someone about your weekend, what happened last week, or just like right now, all our paths crossed today. And we are part of another story right now, actually. And in a Blackfoot way, I told you, stories are given, they're not told. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you stories. And it's not your job to hold on to these stories. Just like me, your job is to go out there and to go give those stories away. Okay? So tell your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your pet goat, it doesn't matter, right? As long as you pass the story on. It's what we call the oral tradition. And that's how the Blackfoot culture has survived for thousands of years. That's why you guys are receiving these stories today. Yeah? So, these stories have actually been passed on for generations. And they could be 300, 400 years old. I don't know. It's not my job to hold on to these stories. So, one more thing before we get started. Who is Napi? I explained to you a little bit, right? He's a trickster. He's not all there. So the Blackfoot trickster, he's a shapeshifter. He's powerful, and he's foolish. Very foolish, just like humans. Just like humans. And Napi represents our human side. He tells us how not to be. So that's what you gotta take from these stories. Just from one of my instructors, Dr. Benny Bastille, she said, Napi traveled about the earth, making mountains, rivers, lakes, grasses, roots, berries, timber, animals, and birds. He created everything around us. Alright, so your first story I'll give to you. We always start with creation. In this beginning, there was nothing but water. And Napi was on a raft with 4 water creatures. There was Ksistaki, the beaver. There's Imanisi, the otter, Sa'eh, the duck. And this one's a trick. The muskrat. I'm not even going to try this. Misopski. I think that's how you say it. But Misopski, they're the muskrat. So Napi wanted to create land. They're floating and there's nothing but water. And he asked these animals if they go down into the water to try to bring up some little piece of earth. So the first animal, Ksistaki, the beaver, said, okay. Said, Napi, I'll go down and I'll go try and find some land for you. So Ksistaki went down deep, deep into the water and he couldn't find nothing. He came back up and he said, Napi, there's nothing down there but water. And Manisi, the otter, said, well, I'll try, Napi. I'll go down there and I'll go see if there's some water. See if there's some land. So Emonisi went down, swam deeper than the beaver. He came back up with nothing. He said, Napi, there's nothing down there but water. So duck. He said, well, I'll go down and I'll go try to find some water. So the duck swam down deep as he could. Came back up, same thing, nothing. Finally, he said, well, Napi, I'll try. I'll go down and I'll go see if there's some land down there. And he did. He went into the water and he was gone for such a long time that they thought that he died. Till finally he came floating back up onto the water and they threw him onto the raft and he was half dead. They started trying to resuscitate him. And his paw opened up. He had a little piece of dirt in his hand. So Napi took that piece of dirt and he created everything around us. He created the prairies, he carved out the rivers, he created the cliffs, the coulees, everything around us. That's the story of creation. I start there because that's just where we should start. The story actually goes a lot further, but that's where I'll start.